Meghan Markle and Prince Harry could see their royal titles being removed if they go ahead with damaging revelations against the royal family in their upcoming Netflix documentary series, Vanity Fair's royal editor Katie Nicholl claimed. The show, starring the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, has reportedly been delayed until next year to avoid clashing with the Crown series expected to be released by the end of this year. Citing royal sources, Ms. Nicholl has warned King Charles won't pull his punches and could go as far as stripping the Sussexes and their children, Archie and Lilibet, of their titles. Ms. Nicholl told GB News, "We know from their past ventures, looking at Oprah, that they're not afraid to be critical of the institution, that there have been some pretty low blows. But I am hearing from my sources, and I think this might be at the root of it, that we could be prepared to see the King's ruthless side in all of this. Charles is not going to stand back and let the family or the institution, the reputation of the Crown, which is everything to him, be tarnished or indeed trashed, certainly not by members of the royal family." Katie Nicholl warned the Sussexes King Charles could strip them of their titles over Netflix series. Image, Getty. Twitter, @GB News. Katie Nicholl claimed King Charles could strip the Sussexes of their titles over Netflix series. Image, Twitter, @GB News. When asked to elaborate on what she means by ruthless side, Ms. Nicholl said, "It's no coincidence that we haven't seen titles bestowed on Archie and Lilibet. I think that whole issue of titles is up for discussion. That trust, that respect has to be earned. I don't think they're going to get those titles if they're seen to be tarnishing the institution. And I think perhaps there might be a question mark over the future of Harry and Meghan's titles potentially if they are seen to be deliberately tarnishing the reputation of the monarchy." Read more. Mark Charnock speaks out about surreal King Charles Emmerdale speech. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's Netflix series has been delayed to avoid a clash with the Crown. Image, Getty. King Charles could decide to streamline the royal family and strip the Sussexes of their titles. Image, Getty. Netflix originally planned to premiere Harry and Meghan's documentary in December, Deadline reports, but decided to push it back until next year after the streaming giant's executives were left feeling rattled by the reaction to the Crown rumors. In the new series of The Crown, Charles will reportedly try to pressure his mother to abdicate the throne so he can take over as king. Reports say he holds a secret meeting with former Prime Minister John Major to ask for his support, events that Mr. Major denied took place. The allegation has prompted accusations of Netflix distorting reality, with Mr. Major's spokesperson describing the plotline as damaging and malicious fiction. Meghan and Harry's Netflix documentary could follow the Crown series at an unknown date in 2023. Don't miss King Charles III taking it all in his stride, says Widdicombe. Report Jay Blades admits he initially ignored King Charles and Bite. Report King's coronation should definitely be marked with bank holiday. Report the royal rift started when Archie and Lilibet's titles weren't updated on the royal website. Image, Getty. Trending Netflix executives justified the delay, saying it would be unwise to release the royal family-related projects so close together. Deadline reported, as sensitivities remain high after the Queen's death in early September. Archie and Lilibet's titles have come under close scrutiny since the royal website failed to update their titles upon the Queen's death. The new monarch, King Charles, has the power to grant or strip them if he wishes to, but the move would clash with guidelines set out by King George V in 1917, which state that the grandchildren of the sovereign in the male line become Royal Highness upon the accession of a new sovereign to the throne. Read next, King Charles III's funny response when schoolgirl asks his age. Royal poll, should Queen Camilla drop consort from title? King Charles III just not that keen to move to Buckingham Palace. King Charles meets refugee families in Aberdeen. Harry urged by author to cut ties with Netflix ahead of show release.